back to Learn BC. We're just talking through one of our extensions with Build Dynamics that we've been working on. Super cool. It's an update to our ABN extension just here. And so we've just gone and done a bunch of changes which will give us a few more features. So let's go through them. First thing is the assisted setup, and so now we have the assisted setup wizard just here, and as you can see, you've got to go through the end user license agreement. If you click on that, let's just keep going. There's the terms next. This is the process for getting your API key from abr.business.gov.au. So just here is the registration process, and then you've got the actual agreement that you go through and click OK and continue, and then they'll send you your API key. I've already entered mine previously, so this is my key, and I'm going to hit finish. And here we are into the new setup card. There's a couple of things that are some observations. Number one, just that constant point back to the ABR, so you know where your terms are. You've got the ABN API link, which is hard coded now, and your key you can swap out. But this history starts showing you when you're changing ABNs on a customer record, and if they've changed from supported or not for GST, and as of which date. We've got the ability to clear that log. We've got the ability, which we had before, which was to run a check on every customer and vendor. We've now set up a job that allows us to run this check monthly or weekly or daily, just running across the whole. And you can test the API key that it's actually there and working. You've got the support article, which has the full documentation on the release that we've got currently at the moment. And then you've got the contact details there for our team. Few new features on the customer and vendor card. We've included this column here called ABN. If you click on it, it will look up the customer's details just straight through to the ABR. If you go into the card, you'll notice it's green, and it's green because it's registered for GST from that date. If I change the ABN over to one that's not registered, you'll notice, let me just go out and back in, that it changes to amber. So it changes orange, and so it is active, but it's not registered for GST, and then the registered switch turns off appropriately. So if I go back to another ABN, and I'll just test this one, and as you can see, the registered switch turns on. You can see the dates, etc. So this is quite funky. We've just done a few updates to it that just give us a bit more accessibility. I can go related ABN check log, and it will show you that this has been changed, so we can run some dashboards on this and know that there's a change going on with either the GST flag or the actual ABN itself for that particular customer, which means you've got a bit of a visibility as a customer or a finance team for managing your customers and vendors. So the same there works across the vendor card. I can go into my vendor here, and I can see I've got an ABN that's registered, and the same fields are available, and the same related ABN check log that you can see. So if I go change that ABN now to something else, and I'll go change it back, and you can see that there, that you can see the changes that are going on. So that's the changes to Build Dynamics ABN extension.